Hey YouTube, this is DIYJunkie369 here, and this is week 58 of my weight loss video blog. If you're looking for week 56, it doesn't exist. I had to take a week off from doing videos and exercising. I just got really wore out and needed a break. I'm back to the exercising part, and I figured I better put out a video this week so I don't skip more than a whole month's worth of update. Unfortunately, since the last video, I've gained about 3 pounds, so I'm up to 249.6, which is a BMI of 30.4. But the interesting thing is, I measured it because I started doing that SEAL fitness I talked about last video. And I measured my waist, and I hadn't gone up in waist size any, but my biceps and chest, I didn't measure my neck, but I checked biceps and chest, and I think triceps have gotten bigger, and I'm definitely getting stronger. I can do more pull-ups than I started doing, which when I first moved from strictly cardio just recently into doing push-ups, pull-ups, and that type of stuff, I couldn't do any pull-ups, even though like 12 years ago I could do at least 10. Anyway, so that weight gain is probably muscle, or it might just be a little extra water or something too. I mean, who knows? It fluctuates. But as far as tracking calories, water intake, sleep, I'm doing great on all those. Actually, somehow I got up to 9 hours of sleep now. And then for 2020, I'm trying to walk 2,020 miles. And for the month of January, I did great. 2,000, or not 2,000, that'd be funny. 210.8 miles in January. If I keep that pace up for the rest of the year, I'll break 2,500 miles instead of just 2,000. So definitely doing better than last year on that. And then, like I said, I've been doing, after my runs, I've been doing pull-ups and push-ups because I kind of got sidetracked and focused on cardio because I like running. I also like rowing. I do rowing. Biking, I like biking. I do that once in a while too. In fact, I had a video out on how to put a speed and cadence sensor from Garmin onto a spin bike so that you could track your indoor bike rides. If you're interested in that, go check it out. I'll put a link below in the description for it. But all that cardio just burns calories while you're doing the exercise. Once you stop, it doesn't really do anything after that. And I knew that, and I mean, I've even told people, like, hey, if you want to lose fat, you need to build muscle. You don't have to be like super huge like Arnold Schwarzenegger or whoever, but you need to work on building up muscle. For one thing, cardio is going to deteriorate muscle a little bit and eat away at it. So you need to work those muscles to maintain what you have at least. But it helps if you build a little bit more muscle. I mean, even running, like if you have a stronger core and arms a little bit, it helps with your running form and improves that. But muscle, once you build muscle, you're burning calories while you're doing it. It's not as much as cardio, but after you're finished the workout, that muscle still exists, and it has to have nutrients to stay alive. So it continues burning a certain amount of calories after you've done the workout. So muscle is a great way to help with weight loss. Just wanted to put that out there, especially since I tend to mostly focus on cardio, because that's a real easy way for me to say, like, hey, I improved my run by this much, and it kind of gives you an idea of where you guys at. Oh, and the other thing, I'm talking about improving runs. Even though I had that slight weight gain, my run time, I think I've dropped like another 2 minutes off of it since the last run. And I was planning on not doing an official run until I hit 246, because that's kind of a milestone where I do runs at as I move from obese to overweight to normal weight. But if this keeps up, I'm going to just absolutely smash the run I did when I moved from obese category 2 to obese category 1. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to keep track of these. Go back to the beginning, watch them all the way through, and hopefully I'll have another video up in 2 weeks, and I'm hoping I lose some weight this time around. I'm really struggling for some reason to hit that 246 mark, and then I feel like once I get down to 246, from there to 220 pounds is just going to be brutal. And once I'm at 220, that's the max weight for my height by Marine Corps standards, which is a little bit better than BMI wise. BMI wise, that's still considered overweight, but that metric is kind of bogus. I mean, most people can't even tell that I would be considered obese. They might say like, oh, he's a little bit overweight. Most people guess my weight at about 50 pounds lighter than I actually am. So I don't totally agree with BMI, but that's a metric that a lot of doctors and everybody just blindly follow. But that's a whole different discussion right there. So see you next week.